Well, good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. Today is a DMV first warn day, and that's because we are tracking some storms that could turn severe as we head into our Sunday. So definitely keep it here. We'll have a look at that timing coming up in just a bit.
All right, stay tuned for that full report there in the Weather Center in a second. Brittany, thank you. Coming up on DC News Now this Sunday morning, fighting back halfway around the world. How people here in the DMV are responding after the death of a young woman in Iran, what led to her death at the hands of Iranian police, and why it's causing upheavals, as you can see there, across the globe. Also, lending a hand, how those right here in our own backyard are stepping in to help the communities that are being hit by severe storms. And later on, what comes next? President Biden's got a plan to forgive student loans for millions of Americans, but some lawmakers say it doesn't go far enough. Is there something missing from the plan? We talk about it. It is 6:01 this morning. Washington, D.C. is waking up to partly cloudy skies and a lot of rain on the radar. So Miss Brittany Ward is here at the desk with us. Normally she's in the Weather Center, but she was so excited to talk about the rain that she had to come up here at the desk and rub it in our face that we're going to get some rain on our Sunday.
Hey, I warned you about it yesterday.
You did warn us about it.
I warned you about it yesterday.
It's now a DMV First Warn Day. Talk to us why it is a First Warn Day.
You know, as that cold front that you just saw on the radar begins to approach, we could see some storms turn severe. And, you know, we got the Commanders game going on here in the nation's capital. So we just want people to be aware of what to expect as we head into our evening and even afternoon today. Now, take a look at satellite and radar right now, showing you the overall picture. You're seeing that low that is off to our west. That's what's going to be moving in as we head into our afternoon and even our evening times, and that's also going to be bringing a few showers and possible thunderstorms as we head into our evening ahead of that cold front. Now, the good news is that front will be out as we head into our evening, and we do start to dry out. It's the afternoon time into the early evening. That's what we're keeping our eye out for as we head into our day today. Temperature-wise, we are still fairly cool out there. We are seeing our temperatures mainly in the 60s to lower or upper 60s out there. But as we head through our day, we could start to see our highs warm up into the upper 70s. Some of us even getting into the low 80s. So keep it here. We'll have a look at that forecast coming up in just a bit.
All right, developing now, dozens of people blocked streets in the district as they took a stand against the Iranian government. You're looking at video last night on M Street in D.C. These protests are happening not only here, but around the world. It all comes after a 22-year-old woman, Mahsa Amini, was killed by police in Iran after authorities say she wasn't wearing her hijab properly and her hair was sticking out from underneath her scarf. Police are pushing back, saying she died of a heart attack and was not mistreated, but her family has cast doubt on that account. Good morning. Thanks so much for joining us for DC News Now on this Sunday morning. I'm Joseph Olmo. Meanwhile, in Iran, tensions are simmering as anti-government and pro-government protests clash. Iranian counter-protesters gathered across the country on Friday in a show of support for authorities. The United Nations is now getting involved, calling for calm and an end to all these violent protests. But many activists are supporting the outcry against Iran's government. Take a listen.
We call on the authorities to respect the rights and freedom of expression, peaceful assembly and association. For the Islamic Republic, hijab is a tool to control women and through women to control the whole society. For them, compulsory hijab is like the Berlin Wall. If we tear this wall down, the Islamic Republic won't exist.
Yeah, the protests in Iran have been happening for over a week now. Official death statistics have yet to be released, but it's estimated that over 35 police and protesters have been killed so far. All right, well, we've been talking about some weather up here in the DMV. How about down in Florida? Rough weather is once again delaying the launch of NASA's Artemis 1 rocket. NASA officials say that Tropical Storm Ian is expected to become a hurricane and hit Florida on Thursday. That means a third delay for the rocket launch. We thought third times would be a charm. It appears not. NASA is still deciding whether the rocket will stay on the launch pad or be moved during the storm. If it stays on the pad, the next attempt could be as soon as October 2nd. Well, it is the true definition of lending a helping hand. We have seen the devastation that follows these strong tropical storms and hurricanes. And DC News Now's Katie Ree is live in the studio for us this morning to talk about, give us an update on the folks from Maryland and Virginia who came to the rescue to help out all the communities who've been affected by these recent hurricanes and storms. Good morning, Katie.
Good morning, Joseph. Now, it was last week when Hurricane Fiona hit Puerto Rico, leaving thousands without power and destroying the island with severe flooding and landslides. Now, Maryland Task Force 1 was deployed there on September 20th. Now, according to Montgomery County Fire and Rescue, they're on their way home after being deactivated last night. Now, Montgomery County Fire and Rescue says the team faced washed out roadways, mudslides, and significant flooding in the wake of the storm. This is video of them when they were deployed about a week ago, and they're accompanied by members of the K-9 team as well. And they were sent to Humacao, Unacoa, Ponce, and Ajuntas, among other parts of the island. Now, Maryland is not the only state aiding in storm relief. As you can see, they're down there in Puerto Rico as they were being deployed. Now, Virginia's task force and Task Force 1 and 2, which included members of the Fairfax County Fire Department, they've been activated and sent to Florida. This is they're being deployed to assist FEMA with Tropical Storm Ian, which officials believe could hit Florida as a hurricane. Now, 45 members of the Urban Search and Rescue Team, along with their canines, they rolled out to the Sunshine State late Saturday night with truckloads of equipment, as you can see there. Then this is all for the storm, which could hit Florida this week. Now, other task forces that were deployed also to help out Puerto Rico alongside Maryland Task Force 1, that was out of Nebraska, and down in Florida, Virginia Task Forces 1 and 2, they'll be deployed alongside the Ohio Task Force 1. Joseph?
All right, Katie Ree there with the update. Katie, thank you. Outreach for Puerto Rico is also extending past the East Coast. Actor-director Lin-Manuel Miranda, whose family is from the island, is encouraging people across the country to pitch in for Puerto Rico. He says his family and the community are still dealing with power outages and a lack of water. Nearly 60% of businesses still remain in the dark. Miranda says the country was already in a bad place after Hurricane Maria a couple years ago, and any aid the average person is able to give would help.
The island is still fragile from the effects of Hurricane Maria, and now they've just been hit with this. So any aid people could contribute to the, charities that work with direct organizations, non-for-profits on the island. Find the one that suits you and please give.
Government officials said they expected to restore power by Friday in areas that were not severely affected by the storm, although they have not said when people living in storm-ravaged areas might have electricity. Brittany Ward is joining us now with the in the Weather Center. Brittany, I don't think that we're going to get as bad rain as what was happening down there, but we're going to get some rain today.
Yeah, and we're also keeping our eye out on those gusty winds, but we are keeping a track of that hurricane or that tropical storm as it makes its way through Florida, because that could impact us as we head into next week. Take a look at radar right now, showing you guys the overall picture. We're not seeing anything on radar, but as we head through our evening today and even through our afternoon, that's when we could see a few pop-up showers and even thunderstorms that could turn severe, which is why we issued today a DMV First Warn Day, because lots of people will be out enjoying the festivities here in the DMV.